Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the first of many annual 2020 I.N.T.F award show category / nominees video. In this video, I am going to give you guys all the nominees thus far. I'm going to give you guys all the categories which are up for grabs in the I.N.T.F awards. So real quick, this is all regular season awards. We have went through 17 weeks of football. We are now in the playoffs on the road to the Super Bowl. So with all that being said, guys, let's jump straight into it. Here are the categories for the I.N.T.F awards 2020. Hit it. All right, so we got your per usuals up here. We got MVP, of course, Defensive Player of the Year, Offense and Defense of the Year, Coach of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Performance of the Year, which is going to be an awesome one, Scorer of the Year, and Disappointment of the Year. Yes, we give out bad awards. Yes, every year on I.N.T.F, we are going to have a Disappointment of the Year because even the disappointments deserve an award, if that makes sense. But yeah, so those are all the categories we are going to be going through in the I.N.T.F awards. With all that being said, guys, let's go in through each category and let's talk about the nominees. So just listing all the categories, we're going to run through them and give you nominees for each category. If I missed anybody, guys, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know who I missed, all right? So let's start off with the obvious MVP race. The race for MVP nominees are, we got guys like Patrick Mahomes up there, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, all quarterbacks, all in the playoffs as we speak. And Derrick Henry, running back for the Tennessee Titans, is also on that list. He broke 2,000 yards this season. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry are all in the race for the MVP award, and that will be announced on the day of the awards. Moving on, Defensive Player of the Year, we got nominees like DeForest Buckner of Indianapolis, Myles Garrett of Cleveland, TJ Watt of Pittsburgh, Mika Fitzpatrick from Pittsburgh as well, Aaron Donald from Los Angeles, and Xavier Howard, the Miami corner back. All great names on that list. Remember, only one could win, so make sure you guys choose wisely because all these guys have been great, but only one deserves an award. And let's move on to Defensive Team of the Year. We have a lot of defenses that ball out, that we love seeing defenses, but in the NFL honors, they only talk about a specific one player, Defensive Player of the Year. We're going to have that, but we're also going to have a defense plus an offense of the year. So let's start off with the defenses of the year that really shook up the league and made the guys across the field very nervous to go out. And most of the time, turnovers were caused. All right, so let's go into it. We got the Steelers, of course, on the list. Miami Dolphins, the Rams. We all know how that Rams defense is with Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald. Also, the Washington football team, who arguably got brought to the NFL playoffs due to their defensive stops and turnovers, and the New Orleans Saints, who do it again every year, come in with the most solid defense. It looked great this year on defense. We're able to shut a lot of teams down this year. Those are the nominees for Defense of the Year. Let's move on to Offense of the Year, where we got all the teams that lit up the field. And then let's start with, of course, the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs, both on this list. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers were fireworks at times this year, along with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen was on fire this season, along with Stephon Diggs. The Saints, Titans, Ravens, and Seahawks all on this list due to their production on offense. And those are the nominees for Offense of the Year. Moving on, let's go to Comeback Player of the Year, which we all kind of know who's going to win this award, but let's just pretend that other guys have a shot too, okay, guys? Let's make it fair for the other guys. All right, so Comeback Player of the Year nominees are Alex Smith, the Washington football team quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cam Newton, quarterback for the New England Patriots, and Rob Gronkowski, tight end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We all know the story behind Alex Smith. Broke his leg last season. Thought he might lose his leg in general. They were at the point where it might get amputated. They were also at the point where he could never play football again. But look at the Washington football team. They're in the playoffs. Ben Roethlisberger leading the Pittsburgh Steelers this year to the playoffs. We all know the injury that happened last year. All were kind of certain that he might call it quits, but Ben still got a lot of years in him. All right. And yeah, Pittsburgh's balling right now. They're in the playoffs. Let's go to Cam Newton, who was great in Carolina. Started losing his game, got benched, got released, got signed by the New England Patriots. And the Patriots, although they weren't the same Patriots without Tom Brady, they really didn't have an offense that helped out Cam Newton in this situation, but they went 7-9, which in my book is not too bad considering you're installing a whole new system with a whole new quarterback that you're moving on to from the guy you used to have in the last 15 years. So yeah, man, Cam Newton, congratulations to you to even getting on a team this year, and I hope to see you on the Patriots next year. You are a nominee for Comeback Player of the Year. And Rob Gronkowski, we all know this story. He took a couple years off, retired after winning a couple rings in New England with Tom Brady. And this past offseason, they linked up. They got on the phone and they said, let's go meet up in Tampa, bro. Let's do it. He's a legit weapon for Tom Brady to go to. We've seen it before. He's a security blanket. He's going to continue to be. All right, so those are the nominees for Comeback Player of the Year. Let's move on to Coach of the Year. And we're talking Kevin Stefanski, Coach of the Browns, Brian Flores, Coach of the Dolphins, who sadly missed the playoffs this year, but went 10-6 after being the laughingstock of the league. So that's a win for me. Andy Reid, Coach of the Chiefs. We all know how great the Chiefs are. They are on their way to possibly, I'll be straight up, they're going to be back-to-back Super Bowl champs. I'm going to say it in other videos. It's my opinion. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm wearing a Ravens hat, but I'm really going for the Chiefs. So we know what Andy Reid's doing down there in Kansas City. We got Matt LaFleur, who has the Packers looking like the best offense in football. Bruce Arians, who brought Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, all these guys out to Tampa Bay. He brought them all out here. He made them play some good football, and Tampa Bay is in the playoffs after a long drought of missing the playoffs. So good stuff, Bruce Arians. Going on, we're going to talk Rookie of the Year, where there's 3 guys who stand out to me, and these are the nominees for Rookie of the Year. Starting off with the favorite, Justin Herbert, Los Angeles Chargers quarterback. Guys, I hate the Chargers with all my life. Justin Herbert has made me regret saying that because I like watching the Chargers play because of Justin Herbert. Like, guys, this Oregon Duck is amazing, bro, and he's playing lights out. Let's move on to Justin Jefferson, who broke a rookie receiving yards record, which was held by Randy Moss. Yes, the great Randy Moss. He broke that record, and Justin Jefferson has had himself a great season. And yeah, he's another nominee for Rookie of the Year, and he is followed by, last but not least, Chase Young, the guy on the team who is still in this playoffs, who is still playing football as we speak. Chase Young has been quite amazing for this Washington football team and has made the defense much better. And this guy is a competitor. Like he said, he wants Tom Brady. He wants Tom Brady. Those are your nominees for Rookie of the Year. I don't know who's going to win that one, in my honest opinion. I don't know. We'll see on award day. And we got Performance of the Year, where we have many players who have went off this season, had great performance. This award goes to the best single game performance of the year. And before I get started, Davante Adams is on this list once, but for 3 separate games. All right, so let's start off right there. We're going to start with Darren Waller, Las Vegas Raiders, Week 13 against the Jets, had 13 receptions for 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great game there. We got Derrick Henry, Week 6 against Houston, had 212 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns and 52 receiving yards. Great game by Derrick Henry. We're going to move on to Dalvin Cook, Week 8 against the Green Bay Packers. 4 touchdowns were scored in this game by Minnesota, right? All 4 of them were Dalvin Cook. 3 on the ground, 1 catching. Amazing game. Also with 163 yards on the ground. We're going to move on to Tyler Lockett against Arizona. Had 15 receptions for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Damn, if you had him on fantasy, you were balling that week. And let's go to Tyreek Hill. We all know what game I'm talking about. The game against Tampa Bay, where he had 13 receptions, 269 yards, and 3 touchdowns. My gosh. And we also have Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas versus the Minnesota Vikings had 155 yards rushing with 6. Yes, I said 6 total touchdowns. And like I said, Davante Adams, last but not least, Week 1 against Minnesota had 14 receptions, 156 yards with 2 touchdowns. Week 7, he had 13 receptions, 196 yards with 2 touchdowns against Houston. And Week 11, against Tennessee, he had 11 receptions, 142 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Okay, Davante Adams goes down as one nominee, but with 3 separate games under his belt. And that one's going to be a tough decision for Performance of the Year. You guys let me know who you think should win Performance of the Year. And guys, let's go through Scorer of the Year, because this category goes to the guy who has just put the ball in his hands and he's going to score the best way possible, all right? And here are the nominees. Starting off with Davante Adams, Green Bay Packers wide receiver. Tyreek Hill, Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver. Alvin Kamara, New Orleans running back. Dalvin Cook, Minnesota running back. And Derrick Henry, Tennessee running back. Those are the nominees for Scorer of the Year. And last but not least, we're going to go with the award that you do not want to get. But it is nice to be a disappointment and hold the trophy at the end of the year. So here we go. Disappointment of the year. We're going to go straight to the Raiders, because the Raiders started off amazing. I mean, amazing. But when we talked about the Raiders being in the playoffs, they suddenly disappeared. Yes, the Raiders are on Disappointment of the Year nominee. We're going to go on to the NFC East as another nominee for Disappointment of the Year. The NFC East has been the worst division in football. It has been dreadful to watch. Yes, we've had fun on NFC East to watch, but guys, been horrible. The winner of the division went 7-9, with the Giants and the Cowboys falling behind at a 6-10 record, and the Eagles 4-11-1. That has been a horrible division. They're a nominee for Disappointment of the Year. We're going to move on to the Jets. Why the Jets? We expect them to lose, right? Yeah, we do. But they can't even lose, right? Because they had the number 1 pick. All of a sudden, they went 2 games in a row. Like, what the is your problem? They would do that, and then now they're the number 2 pick. So say they wanted Trevor Lawrence, right? Say Trevor Lawrence says he's going to the draft and they want Trevor Lawrence. They can't get him now because the Jags are going to get Trevor Lawrence. So you guys really it up. You guys suck. Can't even lose, right? Disappointment of the Year nominee, Jets. And the last 2, injury/COVID/2020. Yes, that is a nomination for Disappointment of the Year. Injuries have been horrible all year. I'm pretty sure whatever team you're on, you had an injury this year, no matter who you go for. Whether it had to be with COVID, injury due to no training camp or preseason due to COVID, or COVID, like straight up. This has been one of the horrible things of this season. It's the reason we don't have fans. It's the reason certain games are postponed. It is the reason that we have had to see a game without star players. Yes, that's a nominee for Disappointment of the Year. And our final nominee goes to the Washington football team. Not the team in general. I'm talking about the name. What the hell, dude? We went a whole offseason, a whole regular season. We're about to go through a whole playoffs, and we still don't even have a tease. We don't even have an idea out there to tease us. What is your name gonna be? I'm sick and tired of being like, hey, bro, what game are you watching tonight? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch the football team. What? What football team? The football team. Which one, though? The football team, bro. The red. Okay, bro, there's like 7 teams in the NFL that have red. Maybe more. Bro, the football. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of freaking, Washington Redskins. Oh, damn it. I said Redskins. Pick a name already. Pick a name. It has been a disappointment to go throughout this year without knowing what your future name is going to be. Maybe they're even going to stay as the football team because they made the playoffs, which is stupid in my mind. And you are a nominee for Disappointment of the Year. Those are all the categories and nominees for every award that will be given on the I.N.T.F award. Let me tell you, I am not gonna personally give these to the football players. They're too busy right now. So, playoffs, obviously they know about me. Okay, this is just our awards. This is what we believe. By we, I mean me and my committee here. You guys, the fans, anyone who DMs me and tells me their ideas or writes in the comments. This is for us. This is our awards. These are the I.N.T.F awards, and I hope you guys watch it. It's going to be a great video. Like I said, it will be out February 5th. the full list. All the winners will be announced. Everyone will be awarded, and yeah, will be a great treat for you guys. And like I said, be sure to check out the NFL playoffs this weekend, guys. They are going to be amazing. Be sure to check out the regular video that will be posted again Saturday or Sunday morning before the games. Don't worry, you guys already know how we do. And yeah, 2020 season is now on the road to the Super Bowl, and let's go out there and let's have some fun with it. All right, like I said, be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, save the video. I don't know what else you could do, but just but that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Like I said, I hope you guys have a good one. Happy New Year to everyone, and peace.